Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Annabelle and I make minimalist packing videos. For those of you that are not new, thank you so much for joining me again in this video. I know I have not posted in such a long time. I think the last time I posted was last June when I went to New York City. And it's not that I haven't been traveling, I just haven't really had the time to film and upload during my travels from late last year, so I'm so sorry about that. So today I'm going to show you guys what I'm packing for a 3-night trip to Charleston. My husband and I are flying out tomorrow. We're flying with JetBlue in basic economy, so we're only allowed to bring a personal item with us. So for this particular video, I'm going to go into the backpack first, and then I'm going to show you guys what I've packed. But I used to do it in a format where I laid everything out and then we packed it together. But for this video, everything is packed for this trip right now, and I'm just going to take things out and show you guys that way. So the backpack itself is the Fjällräven Re-Kånken style. And for those of you who've watched my previous videos, you would have known that I had been using a Targus classic commuter, which unfortunately broke last year during my London and Paris trip in November, which was quite sad because I really did like that bag a lot. And then I decided that I was going to go back to Fjällräven and use this style backpack, only because I just love the way it looks and I love how it opens. And unfortunately the straps are still not my favorite, but so far they've been okay because I haven't been packing this bag with a lot of stuff. So I think eventually though I will purchase some shoulder pads from Amazon that are a bit thicker than the branded ones that they supply. So in terms of the material, like I said, this is the Re-Kånken style. So the logo is embroidered rather than the red and white plaque, which I much prefer. And the material is different. So this is the spin dye 100% recycled polyester. So it doesn't have that waxy feel like the vinyl on F, and I much prefer that. But the website says that this is still water resistant, which is great. So not waterproof, but still fine. And then the dimensions are the same as the classic. So the height is 38 centimeters, which is roughly 15 inches. The width is 27 centimeters, which is 10.6 inches. And then the depth is 13 centimeters, which is roughly 5.1 inches. It has a volume of 16 liters, and it's really lightweight at 395 grams. So in terms of the pockets, you get one at the front, 2 at the side, and then your main compartment. So it doesn't have the laptop sleeve. So this is very much like the classic in terms of the sort of features. And then I'm just going to turn it around to show you guys the straps. So it has the thinner straps, which, like I said, so far have not bothered me because I haven't overpacked it. But eventually I think I will need to invest in better straps for it. I think Amazon does sell like much padded ones, which I think would be more useful than the current ones that they have on the Fjällräven website. And then finally, this retails at $100 USD on their website, which is where I got it from. And so this fits perfectly within JetBlue's requirements for personal items. So JetBlue allows you a bag that is 17 by 13 by 8. So like I said, this fits well within those requirements. Okay, so now I'm going to go into what I've packed, and I have it all packed already. So I'm just going to start with the outside pockets and then show you guys what's inside the main compartment. So at the side here, I just have some snacks. These are just some chomp bars, one for myself, one for my husband. And then on the other side, I just have some wet wipes. I always love to bring wet wipes with me on a trip. So it's just these wet ones. And then in the front pocket, I have my charging cable and the plug. This is just one from Anchor, which I think these are really great for travel because they're so tiny. And then I have my sort of first aid kit, which for those of you who watch my channel, you know that I always bring something like this with me. So just to quickly go over it, I've got my nose strips, I've got band-aids, alcohol prep wipes, I've got Tylenol, melatonin, antihistamine, some Dramamine, earplugs, and a nail file. So everything I could possibly need is in there. Then I've got AirPods, and then finally a face mask at the front. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the main compartment, and this is why I love this style of bag, because when you open it out, it's just very satisfying to see everything laid out. So this is everything that I have packed. So starting with my water bottle. So I used to have a hydro flask. For those of you who've seen my previous videos, I had this lilac hydro flask, which unfortunately it dropped and dented at the bottom to the point where it didn't stand up anymore. But you can send your bottles back to Hydro Flask and you can get yourself, I think it's like a $5 coupon, which is what I did. But I decided that I wanted a more lightweight water bottle for sort of every day, even though I do like cold water, but I just find that it's not really necessary to keep my water cold all the time. And this particular bottle is super lightweight. I got it from REI, and the brand is Nalgene, which my husband swears by. It's a great brand and it's leak proof, which I really do appreciate. So this is just a 16-ounce one. And then I have a book, because I'm not bringing an iPad with me. Well, I usually bring both anyways sometimes, but the flight is only about an hour and 40 minutes from Fort Lauderdale, so I just didn't feel the need to bring an iPad. So I've got my book, and I always borrow books from my local library. And then I have my hairbrush in here. And then here I have my purse. So I've never had too much of an issue with having a small bag on me outside of my personal item, but this is just to demonstrate that it does fit inside if I needed to put it in there, if they're strict with me. But I could just tuck it under my coat that way. But anyways, so in my purse I have my sunglasses. These are just from Amazon. And I have my lip balm. And then I have my car and house key. And then I have some feminine products. And then I just have my wallet. So this wallet is new. In my previous videos, I used to use a Louis Vuitton card holder. And it was just the one that was like a slip, but it wasn't really big enough. I carry more cards with me now. So I decided to sell that one and then get a pocket organizer style. So I have that with me. And then my phone case is just at the top here. I'm using my phone to film, so my phone case is just there for easy access. Okay, and then I have a pair of mini straighteners and my toothbrush, my Sonicare. And then I have my liquids here. So my liquids I keep at the bottom, and I think it's because nowadays, so my husband and I recently got global entry. We got global entry back in September, and honestly, it was the best decision we ever made because we travel so much. So now we have TSA pre-check, so I don't really need easy access to liquids and things like that anymore. So for those of you, again, who've been watching my channel, you know that this is where I struggle the most when it comes to packing. Usually my health and beauty items take up so much space, or they're just really heavy, but I've really toned it down this year, I hope. So I have my moisturizer. I've been using this moisturizer by The Ordinary. This is the Beta Glucan moisturizer. It's great for oily skin. It's like a lightweight gel, clear gel, and I actually use it for my face and my body. So I have the full size one, which is 100 mils or 3.4 fluid ounces, which fits in the liquid requirements. But I'm almost done with it, so I decided to bring the full size one rather than putting it into a smaller bottle. Then I have some dental floss. And then I have a sunscreen stick by CeraVe for my face and my neck. And then I have shampoo and conditioner. This is by the brand Method. My husband also uses this shampoo as well. We've been using this shampoo now for a few months and we really, really like it. Keeps my hair hydrated. And then I have a face wash, which inside it is a brand by Dermalogica. I think it's the cleansing gel. I got gifted this face wash over Christmas and I've been loving it so far. I only need to use a tiny amount in the morning and before bed. And then I have toothpaste. So that is everything for this bag, which is, I think I've done really well. I usually carry like a mascara or BB cream, but I don't know, 2025 is the year where I just cannot be bothered with makeup anymore. So I've actually stopped wearing makeup as of this year. And then I have a canvas tote bag. This is from Uniqlo. This is just for getting groceries and things like that. And then I have my travel slippers, which I still love. These are ones that I've always packed before. They're really easy to clean. And so I use these for the hotel or whatever accommodations I'm in. And then finally, clothing. So the weather in Charleston right now is pretty chilly. It's sort of high 40s on the first couple of days, and then by Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be high 50s. So not freezing, but definitely much colder than Florida. So I'm only going for 3 nights, so I don't really need that much clothes, just generally anyway. So in here I have packed 3 pairs of socks, so I don't have to do any laundry on this really short trip. I have enough underwear for the trip as well, and then I have my sleeping shirt. So this is just an oversized shirt that I use for sleeping and lounging. And then I have 2 knitted, like lightweight knitted sweaters. I've brought these with me multiple times and I've shown these in previous videos. These are just from Uniqlo and they are the same style, just different colors. I just really like these. And then I have a pair of leggings as well. And I will be wearing a pair of jeans on the flight. So I'll show you guys what I'm wearing for the flight as well. Let me just go and grab those. Okay, so for the flight, I'm wearing this striped t-shirt and a pair of jeans, and I have my coat with me for when we land in the much cooler weather. And then for footwear, I am just bringing and wearing 1 pair of shoes. These are my Adidas Gazelles. These are great for long walks. They're still quite comfortable in my opinion. And then that's everything. This is everything that I'm packing for this 3-night trip. So I'm just going to put everything back together into my backpack. Okay, so that is everything that I've packed for my trip. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in my next video.